I really had a great time today.
So, why didn't you ask me out before?
You kidding me? You wouldn't even look at me before. I figured that you were standoffish.
Me? You were the stuck-up guy who's ignoring me. Actually, I was a little scared of you, you know, you being from a big city full of dark secrets.
Well, after you get to know me a little better, you'll see how funny that is.
What do you miss most about it, your life up there?
Philly cheesesteak. Don't worry, I'll get over it. I seem to be developing some new interests lately.
Not if you know what's good for you, son.
Daddy!
Get on home now. It'll be time for dinner soon.
It's all right.
My daughter's not here.
Well, actually, I came to talk to you. I brought a peace offering. Justine told me how much that you love crawdads.
Not as much as I love her.
Well, that's what I was kind of wanting to talk about.
All right.
I don't like this, Rogie.
You don't have to like it. All you gotta do is keep the engine running.
I can't believe you're really going through with this.
I don't have any choice.
You can leave with me. Right now. Please. We'll drive out of Huma and keep on going.
Don't come looking for me, Candy. I mean, you know how he is. I cross him, he'll find me out. He'll make me pay. Look, don't worry, huh? Everything's gonna be fine.
Why do I have to keep the engine running?
You know, I was really surprised at your reaction to me. I thought that you liked me.
That was before you started going with my little girl.
I really like Justine.
Move in your meat. This is it, Smithson. It's time to reconsider.
Get the hell off my property.
Who I am. It is what I am. I was once a man. I know the evil men do. Do not bring your evil here. I warn you. Beware the wrath of Swamp Thing.
Kip. Mr. Kip?
You my lawyer?
I'm an attorney, yes, and I will be representing your case.
Man. Am I glad to see you?
My name's Drew Kingdon, and I'm
He's gonna make sure you fry.
county prosecutor.
Old Ace here, he's running for state legislature. Probably needs another kill to brag on.
My job is simply to serve the people and determine the truth.
How's Justine?
She's just fine, but I'd be worried about your own butt right now. See, Mr. Smithson was quite a popular man around here. Now, the press is going to be watching this case very closely.
I want to see a lawyer.
Why, have you got something to hide?
And you don't get it, do you? Look, there was another guy.
An accomplice?
No. A man came in there with a gun, okay? I thought he was trying to rob the place. But he and Smithson, they seem to know each other. Look, it all happened so fast. I'll tell you this, I bet you I can identify him.
Hey, I know how it happened. You see a real pretty girl like Justine and you want her. Bad. You make all the right moves, and just when you're about ready to score, her daddy steps in and shuts you down. You're frustrated, he's angry. He warns you off. Maybe he even pushes you. But nobody pushes a big city boy like you around, do they, Will? So later that night, you go to have it out with him all alone.
Look, that is not how it happened.
We got ourselves a temper here, don't we, Will? Jury will take note of that. That and your somewhat troubled youth in Philadelphia. That's right, yeah. See, I know all about you, Will Kip. You should have been put away a long time ago. Thank you.
I don't even know if we're gonna get to the verdict today. This is so
4
sad.
hours of this.
I know it.
Hey, let's go.
There he is.
You're not only running an election campaign, Mr. Kingdon, but you've insisted on retaining your entire caseload. How do you keep up?
It's a strict diet of adrenaline and caffeine. And my love for the American justice system. I can sleep later, but not until the people's work is done. And that begins with answering the outrage and the anger that we all share over the senseless, brutal murder of our good friend, Johnny Smithson. As your representative in the state capitol, I'll continue my tireless pursuit of the criminal element that threatens our precious way of life and our family values. Family values, that's what it's all about, right, Katie?
What kind of assemblyman do you think your daddy will make?
He said I could be his princess.
Oh, you already are, honey. You already are.
Oh, Mr. Kip, now that you're out on bail, any comment on the allegations?
You ever heard of innocent till proven guilty?
Which is exactly what I intend to prove, thereby reducing the human blight of killers like you.
Mr. Kip, response?
He's scared. He's scared, and he should be. And as your legislator, the death penalty will remain my top priority.
I thought that you liked me.
That was before you started going with my little girl.
I really like Justine.
Move in your meat. This is it, Smithson. It's time to reconsider.
Get the hell off my property.
Not until...
Will, I need to talk to you. I know what happened.
Yeah, well, they don't make problems any bigger than this one.
I sensed that Mr. Smithson was being pressured into selling his business. And you were an innocent victim. You'll come through this, Will. I know it.
They arrested me for murder. Murder! Isn't that crazy? I mean, I would never hurt anyone.
But someone did. And I'll use all my power to find him.
Yeah, well, there's only so much that you can do, Alec. I mean, this is the DA, not someone assaulting the swamp.
But someone threatened you, Will. That's enough for me.
is this?
It's time we had a talk.
Who are you? What are you?
Let's say I may be the last living person you'll ever see.
Oh, God. Am I dead? Did I get dropped in the street?
What do you think?
Kip? Dreaming. Where's that green thing?
Looks like you lost it, old boy. Like the way you've been going after me. When you knew good and well they arrested the wrong man.
What do you want from me?
An apology would be nice. For you to do your job. Determine the truth. Serve the people. But then again, that doesn't matter to you, does it? Long as you get elected to the legislature.
A lecture on legal ethics coming from you? That's great. You're guilty as sin.
How can you be so sure?
Because I've dealt with punks like you and I've brought them down. Every single one of them!
I bet you have. In fact, I've been doing a lot of reading about you, Drew. You remember your first kill?
What?
John Kevin Casey. Capital case. You won, he lost.
Get lots of those.
Oh, but this one. This one was different. This one started a whole new career for you.
What's happening to me? Hey!
I'm happening to you. I was just a day over 18 when I stole that car. A day over 18. That allowed you to have me tried as an adult. Happy birthday was the way you put it. You were brilliant.
You killed a cop.
Or so your jailhouse informer claimed. But I didn't do it, Kingdon. Your informer lied.
How could you believe a lie?
You twisted everything around. I didn't have a chance.
The jury heard that garbage and they didn't believe it either.
Maybe that's because of what you didn't let them hear. That your informer had done this before. In fact, quite a few of your cases have been taken off the books thanks to him.
That testimony was, it was properly excluded. It was irrelevant.
Apparently so was the young man's life. Thanks to you, he never made it to his 19th birthday.
I don't have any choice. He'll come looking for me, Candy. I mean, you know how he is. I cross him, he'll find me out. He'll make me pay. Don't worry, huh? Everything's gonna be fine.
So why do I have to keep the engine running?
I knew the swamp wouldn't forget.
Well, this is something of a quandary, Mr. Rogowitz.
I'm really sorry, Doctor.
Oh, you don't know the meaning of the word, Mr. Rogowitz. Not yet. But that brings me back to my little problem now, doesn't it? You see, I'd like nothing better than to accelerate your sorry feelings. But I might get carried away in my enthusiasm. And then you'd be dead. And I'd still have to suffer the results of your bungling.
I didn't mean to kill him. I didn't.
Please.
He had a gun.
Don't lie to me. You see, it's bad enough. You failed to convince Mr. Smithson to sell me his swampland, that you killed him in such an unartistic fashion, that you allowed Will Kipp to escape and tell the world his story. But please, never, ever lie to me.
What's the matter, Drew? You don't look too good.
You let me go, and I'll give you your fair shake. If you're innocent, you'll be vindicated.
That's too bad. You see, because it's not just about me anymore. No, you see, there were other people, other innocent people on trial, whose lives that you took.
Each and every one of them deserve what they got! Number B94628. Paul Stansler. You're not here. You're dead! Thanks to you, we both made the front page on the last day of my life. You were guilty of burglary. I lost my job. I needed money. Excuse for what you did. I screwed up. You killed a man. No, my buddy did. Crazy drunken fool. I called the hospital. He skipped the state. I didn't even own a gun. You knew that.
Arcane.
I just want to sleep. Please, sleep.
Not till the people's work is done.
You're twisted. You're guilty. You gotta blame somebody else for what you've done.
I didn't kill Smithson.
You don't realize it, but people like you actually find relief when you're caught and you're punished.
You don't get it, do you? See, you're here because you're guilty. Guilty of using the bodies of innocent victims to build your career.
Only bring the truth to light.
You mean you bury the truth?
No! No more! No!
Diego DeFonso, arson case, about a year ago.
He torched a warehouse. He killed his employer. He threatened a man over pay dispute. I had witnesses.
He swore that he was nowhere near the area when it burned.
Everybody on death row swears that they've been framed.
But in this case, you knew it. And you did nothing to help him. Before his execution, your office received information proving that he was miles away when the fire occurred. You buried it. Just like you buried him.
He had a long criminal record. He did theft, assault, drugs. He was scum. It was only a matter of time before I would have got him on something else.
Chalk up another victory for Drew Kingdon.
Arcane.
You fetid lump of weeds, you almost ruined everything. What the hell do you want, anyway?
I need something from you.
Oh, let me guess. My looks, my intelligence, my savoir-faire, the list goes on and on. You're defoliating in my experiment. Kindly remove your arm before you turn this acid into bouillabaisse.
One of your men committed murder last night.
So, how does that concern me?
Will Kipp has been arrested for the crime, as you well know. Now you're going to help me change that.
You think I shall lift a finger to help him? The one person I despise in the world more than you, that adolescent stud muffin.
And there's no one I despise more than you.
Come on, Holland. This isn't very amusing. It's not particularly safe either.
Your life means nothing to me.
Well, that may be so, but you can't kill me. You can't kill anything. It goes against your code of ethics, doesn't it?
I'll do anything to help my friend, even if it means disposing of you. Now help me, Arcane, or I'll let the acid in this vat alter those looks and savoir-faire you're so proud of.
Oh, crikey.
I want to know what makes you tick. What you were thinking.
Whether I pitied them or you? They're human debris. They broke the law. They paid.
You broke it too. You ignored the truth and corrupted the legal process.
The legal process? It is corrupt. I was fixing it by following a higher law.
A higher law?
A natural law, the utilitarian principles of the great philosopher Jeremy Bentham. I can't explain it to a lowlife like you, but man, must have principles. For Ben and for me, it's providing the greatest good for the greatest number of people, making a better world.
By committing murder, you acted as God. You took innocent lives.
Guilty as charged. Who cares? Do you think anybody mourns for these people?
That's not true. You're not like that at all.
Honey?
You're free to go.
Katie?
Mr. Kingdon, care to comment on your admissions of corruption, falsified evidence?
What is this?
Looks like the end of your career. There's some people I want to introduce you to. You asked who mourned the deaths of the ones you'd eliminated. Well, here they are. The family members, the survivors.
He was my brother.
My cousin.
My father.
But how?
Little time, friendship.
Well, you wasted your time. Come on, Katie, let's go home, honey. Katie! You'll go down for this, Kip.
No, they have the man that shot my father.
Justine.
Dr. Arcane turned him in.
Arcane?
Seems you have more friends than you know, Will. Thank you. My dad would have been real proud of you.